Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Thursday, June 20th, 2024. Let's find out what's going on the economic calendar today. The overnight data were quite interesting. We got the People's Bank of China loan prime rate. Data release, this loan prime rate was set at the same level, 3.45%, so no changes here. GDP from the New Zealand beats the expectations of 0.1% with the actual number of 0.2%, which is way better than the previous reading of minus 0.1%. During the London session, we are expecting German PPI numbers, Swiss National Bank interest rate decision scheduled for release at 9:30. The market participants expect the S&B to hold the interest rate at the level of 1.5%. The monetary policy assessment from the S&B will be released at 9:30 as well. Then we got the ECB economic bulletin scheduled for release at 10 o'clock. At 10:30 we got the S&B press conference, and at noon we got the Eurogroup meeting. Bank of England interest rate decision is scheduled for release at 1 o'clock, together with the Bank of England MPC vote cut and a vote for a hike and vote for the unchanged. So all of these numbers will be released as well, and of course the meeting minutes will be released together with the interest rate decision. The market participants expect the Bank of England to leave the interest rate intact at the level of 5.25%. Bank of England inflation letter will be released at 2 o'clock, and then we are entering the New York session. The current account, housing starts, and the Philadelphia Fed manufacturing index, together with Philly Fed employment, initial jobless claims and building permits. All of this data are scheduled for release at 2:30, so very important time of the day. Then we got some data from the US as well. Crude oil inventories at 5 o'clock. Atlanta Fed GDP now at 4:30. Cushing crude oil inventories at 5 o'clock. And at the end of the day, 10:30, Fed's balance sheet will be released. So it looks like a very busy day ahead of us. And due to the Bank of England interest rate decision, let's find out what's going on the cable first. The 4-hour chart of the cable is showing us the retracement to the upside towards the 38% of the last swing down. So the level of 1.2734 was hit, and then we got this piercing pattern here on the 4-hour chart, just below the technical resistance at 1.2741. Since then, the market moved below 100 and 200 periods moving average on a 4-hour chart, and now it's trying to move a little bit lower towards the intraday technical support at 1.2699. The momentum reversed from the level of 56 points. Now it's just slightly below the level of 50, and the market participants are waiting for the interest rate decision. So the volatility is subdued. It doesn't have to be that much volatility on the cable before the interest rate decision is announced. But if you want to take a deeper look at the situation, a little bit closer look at this current situation, you can notice that since this lows here, we got the movement in three waves, basically, right? So we got the ABC to the upside. That has been done already. Moreover, it might be considered as some sort of the technical movement as well. However, there is no hammer in that, because 1%, 100% is 1.2727, and the high was made at 1.2739, so 12 pips higher. So apparently no real market geometry here. Nevertheless, we got the ABC pattern to the upside on the cable, and the market is now returning back below the trend line, back to the range. So everyone awaits the interest rate decision and the statement from the Bank of England ahead of this. Market is trading very slowly. We got still some data from the US, so let's just take a look at the US dollar to the Canadian dollar. As you can see on a 4-hour chart, not much is going expect the situation with the potential wedge being built on this chart. We got that blue trend line, which is of course the major trend line here. That needs to be violated, but we got something like this building here as well. So maybe this movement here to the downside is a part of the ABC pattern. This ABC pattern, it could look like this. The wave A is done, wave B would be a wedge, and then wave C to the upside is in progress. So maybe that sort of the situation is being considered by the market participants right now on the US dollar to the Canadian dollar. So please keep an eye on this scenario. This scenario gets invalidated if the level of 1.3679 is broken. So that's the situation on US dollar to the Canadian dollar. Let's find out what the we got one more market here, euro dollar, of course. What is euro dollar doing? The situation on the euro dollar is very stable. As you can see, we don't actually move that much these days since the yesterday's big candle with a very long upper week. The market actually has been trading very slowly, 1.0725 towards 1.0754. It's not even 30 pips range, so this is very limited volatility. And the market participants still don't know whether they want to go up or down, as the market keeps oscillating around the level of 50 anyway. So we are waiting for the data to trigger some sort of the better move on the euro dollar. And last but not least, let's take a look at the Bitcoin. There is a situation where we might have a wedge as well here. And as you can see, we just retraced 50% of this recent swing up. So this one here, we retraced 50% in form of some sort of the wedge, let's say. So the situation here might be quite simple if we continue to move higher, and if there is no new low below 63,980. The outlook remains rather bullish, despite the fact that the momentum has a problem with the level of 50. The bulls still cannot move above this level, but if there is a breakout here on the momentum above the level of 50, we should see testing of the 100 periods moving average, then maybe this blue trend line as well. This is the major short-term trend line on this market. It's kind of a look like a wedge here as well, but we need to wait longer to see what is going on. The breakout above 67,309 is a must for the bulls to basically continue the upward movement, right? So we need break out of the wedge, above the technical resistance, above the 100 periods moving average, above the blue trend line, and then head towards the level of the $70,000. As long as this scenario is fulfilled, the market would likely continue this very big distribution pattern or consolidation pattern on the 4-hour chart. But if we got another new low below 63,980, we should consider some sort of the meaningful bearish scenario, as the bearish pressure would be then much more visible. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.